are times when he misses writing for the vampire version of Julius because it was so much fun. I have to wonder, do you ever miss playing that?
Yeah, I actually do miss playing him because he was such a badass. I had a little vampire dog. I don't know if you remember that. It was at like end of my leash, and I suck him on people. Like, it was awesome. But I do love Human Julius. Like, it's been a blast to play, and his trajectory in from turning human into where he's at now has been really fun. But Vampire Julius is badass.
What's been your favorite moment filming in SyFy's?
The entire series?
Your favorite moment of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, when we go back on Netflix, we could go, this was your favorite moment.
Yeah, I think just because it was so new, and I was just doing this character, the scene where me and my vampires are going into battle, where I take the blood and just kind of put it on their face, that was a really cool moment for me. And for Human Julius, it was the turn. That was one of my favorites, when I got bit and then the turn, and I apologize for everything that I've done in that heartbeat. So those are a couple of my favorite moments. Yeah.
Are you finding that you're discovering new things with your character, with Julius, now that you're human? And maybe tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that's a great question. I go back to, like, Vampire Julius was like, there was no emotion. It was just a thirst for blood and power, and that was it. And then when he switches over, there was this redemption of, because you remember what you did as a vampire, and he was not that guy. And so for me, it was the redemption of righting all his wrongs. And if that means it's the end of his life, and he went out exactly the way he wanted to. And then I just start slowly getting into, from redemption into this humanitarian and patriarch, where now it's not about me righting my wrongs, but it's about getting people through this apocalypse. So I love that growth that the character has. It's super, like, awesome discovering it too.
It looks like from the trailer that a lot of the action is still in camera. Did you end up doing anything recently with special effects that was interesting, or do you have to play act to a baseball or something?
Oh no, not this year. No, this year was pretty great, where we just had everything right in front of us, and Kamani and Dan Rizzuto did some amazing stunt choreography, and being able to go in and just learn some cool things that I've never learned before, and having me a little badass in doing it. It's a cap off to them. Yeah.
Is that something that you enjoy doing? How far can you go in the stunt scenes, and when do you?
I want to do everything except fall. I'm too big to fall. Just have somebody else come and fall. But when it's the fight stuff, I need to do it. I need to be a part of it. Because then the camera angles change. Then you're literally looking at the fact where we can shoot it this way, because when you get hit, we can actually see your face the whole time. I'm like, if that makes the show better, I want to be a part of it. And I just really enjoy doing it. And not only that, like, the stunt community is so safe with the stunts that we do, that we go over it over and over again so we can make it as safe as possible.
The big show would catch you.
Pardon?
The big show would catch you.
Yeah, the big show, yeah, he would. Yeah, so that's, I really do enjoy it.
You know, I've always wondered something, though. We always talk about when vampires become human, they regret all the things that they've done, and they have to deal with that. Do you think they learn anything, though, that they carry with them? Because your character was a leader, and you think he maybe takes some of that experience and says, yeah, I do know how to lead a group, even if it was a group full of complete psychos.
But right. But what's interesting about that, he was leading out of not being a leader, but out of necessity for him to have the power. And so what's interesting with that, I love that you asked that question, because transforming over, Julius is kind of allowing things to kind of shape around him, which I think is another call as a leader, of just letting it all happen and just looking out. And that's why this trajectory and this humanitarian nature right now is, you see what you're saying kind of take over a little bit.
Just go get another dog.
No.
A normal dog.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love and hate about the show is the fact that I love it when the gang gets together,
I love it.
but I also hate it when they're separated. But when they get back together, it always seems so unbelievable that they randomly run into each other in this huge world.
Yeah, it's true.
So my question is, are we going to get more scenes of the original gang back together?
You will get scenes of harshly, and that's a spoiler. You're trying to pull me into it. I'm not doing it.
And then can you talk a little bit about the big show thing that you talked about during the panel?
Yeah, listen, like I was reading the script and this character came up, and for some reason, and again, like Jonathan was saying in the panel, that the character calls me Tiny. I'm like, who are they gonna get like to call me Tiny in this? And then I just thought Big Show would be great. Then I was like, Big Show. So I decided to message him. Hey, would you like one of these? And would you want to be a part of the Van Helsing gang? And he was like, I would love to. And I was like, oh. So I messaged Jonathan, and then we went back and forth, and then all of a sudden he was sitting there and we were having dinner. I was like, I can't believe you said yes. Thank you so much. And it was one of my pat on my back kind of moments that I just thought, let's just go for it. I'm just gonna. He may tell me, oh, I hate your show. He may have said anything, but for him to want to do it, and he's seen the show and he was a fan of the show. And the experience that we had with him was just phenomenal.
In the old days, this would be worked into an angle. Would you be willing to go into the ring with him?
Oh yeah, I'll go into the ring with him, as long as it's not real. He made me look like a hobbit.
The thing is now you have permanent brownie points because the next idea you have, you can be like, of course it's a good idea. Remember the last thing?
Yeah, exactly.
That worked out great.
Exactly. That's exactly where I'm gonna go with it. That's awesome. Cool.
Do you have encounters with Dracula, or is that too much of a...
I can't.
Give us
But
something
my
to
God, I can't give this one. But my God, is she good in it? I can't wait for you guys to see her. She is so good in this. So good. And I've been a fan of her since day one. Like, I've known her for years. I had a little bit of a thing on Battlestar Galactica. One of my best friends, Tomo, worked with her a ton. So I got to see her work and her as a person, and we got really lucky.
From an actor standpoint, what's the vibe like on set under a new show writer? Or show
Well, Jonathan was a writer and producer from like the get-go, so he was always around. But to have him at the helm felt super comfortable because we knew what he could do, and so having the conch and us really being comfortable with it just really had for a seamless, great season. And he's a great leader.
Because I was honestly surprised and happy that the show actually is getting a season 4. What's it? Because I don't want to say the show's in cuts, but as an actor, what's it like to be on a show like this that has a really loyal, passionate following? But you never know.
No, you never know. I've seen amazing shows with amazing followings be done in 2 years, and you just shake your head at it and go, how is this even happening? And for us to get season 4, it's seriously a blessing to be in this position, and the fandom has been nothing but amazing. And it's just, I don't know, man. I just feel so fortunate that we're in this position, and it's beautiful and very thankful. Cool.